In the news tonight, judge requests mediation to end teacher strike, AG to present government position in 24 hours.
I can't commit to such a process. As I indicated to the court, I act on behalf of a collective. The collective is the government of Guyana.
Board, and we could have given a commitment on the spot that we are ready. The AG was unable to do that. He has asked for 24 hours. Let's see what will happen to him.
And Ministry of Education CEO rescinds memorandum and apologizes to the court. Justice Sandil Kusun, today acting on the court's mediation powers, has offered to have the Guyana Teachers Union and the government meet to end the ongoing teacher strike. While the Guyana Teachers Union President Mark Light expressed his union's willingness to meet with the government, Attorney General Ani Nandalal asked the court for 24 hours to speak to his superiors. GTU President Mark Light told reporters that he was satisfied with the steps taken by Justice Kusun.
I can't commit to such a process. As I indicated to the court, I act on behalf of a collective. The collective is the government of Guyana. So I have to go and get instructions from the government of Guyana and report back to the court. But I am I clarified that this process will not in any manner affect the ongoing legal proceedings, because I want those proceedings to be concluded on their merits.
So this does not mean that the substantive matter has been brought forward?
Not at all.
I am satisfied because all of Guyana has been really anxious as it relates to our young children and what would happen to the next generation of learners. And so I think the judge in good sense is appealing to the government. GTU has already declared his position, so he's appealing to the government to come on board, and we could have given a commitment on the spot that we are ready. The AG was unable to do that. He has asked for 24 hours. Let's see what will happen tomorrow at 3 o'clock.
Yoav told reporters after the hearing that his government is a working class government.
And that's how we were brought up and oriented. We do not pick fight with workers. We believe in workers being adequately represented and adequately remunerated for services rendered. At the same time, we will not subject ourselves to unions that are pursuing an agenda that is different from the workers. And that has always been our position as well. All the laws now that protect the union were brought into force and passed in the parliament by PPP successive governments over the years. The Trade Union Recognition Bill, one of the strongest pieces of trade union legislation, was put there under the PPP. The right, the freedom to strike as a subset of freedom of assembly was inserted in the Constitution during a PPP administration. So the point I want to make is that the government which I represent, as you put it, will always be on the side of engaging workers once the cause is genuine and the workers' demands do not have an ulterior design and motive.
Attorney at Law Darren Wade said several attempts were made prior by the union to engage the government.
This is about the 4th week the strike is going on, and there is no move by the government to engage the union. There's no move whatsoever. And that saddens me. And when one look at Article 141 of the Constitution, the issue of collective bargaining is a constitutional fundamental right.
While the Attorney General said the union was invited to talks but never showed up, the union president seemed surprised.
The AG should show us the correspondence that speak to us being invited. And you are aware that everything that has come out we share with the public, because we don't believe that anything should be kept in secret. So maybe the AG should be asked for the correspondence that spoke about us engaging last Wednesday. We are not aware of that.
It is expected that the government and the GTU will select the persons to mediate in the dispute. The parties will return to the court at 3 tomorrow afternoon, when the Attorney General will relate his government's position.
It's here! Igloo Ice Cream Fruit Bars. 4 mouth-watering flavors. Mango, pineapple, strawberry, and soursop. A beautiful combination of real fruit and Igloo ice cream. Go old school with Fluty Popsicle. Classic flavors and refreshing goodness. Available at Igloo outlets and all your favorite shops.
Washi. Hi people. Washing made so easy since I found Washi. Washing me use wash me clothes and I can say Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder leave me clothes smelling nice, of course. So give thanks to Washi soap powder for doing my laundry right. Keep my clothes color bright. Have my clothes smelling nice for sure. I could not ask for more. Comes in lemon and original. It is a washing machine in a pack. Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder have my clothes smelling nice, of course.
Distributors located in the Starbrook Market.
Planning an elegant or corporate event? Let the experts at Star Rentals equip you. Give your event that spectacular 5-star experience it deserves with the options of transparent tents of various sizes, indoor and outdoor formal bars and cocktail tables with LED lights, stage, podium with lighting, portable AC units, generators, executive portable washrooms, outdoor light tower and much more. Call today 226-3020. Online www.starrentalsgy.com. Star Rentals, we got you covered.
The Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union will be hosting a special general meeting and elections on Saturday, March 2, 2024. The meeting and elections will be held both virtually and in person in the various regions. Members in Region 4 will be allowed to vote at the Critchlow Labor College, Wilford Avenue. The meeting will be held from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Members are asked to be on the lookout for information regarding online voting and regional polling places. Full participation of members is encouraged. Let us move your credit union forward.
CEO of the Ministry of Education Saddam Hussein was today served and summoned to the High Court before Justice Sandel Kissoon for contempt. It had to do with a memorandum signed by Hussein and addressed to the regional education officers. According to the document which surfaced on social media, Hussein reminded his regional education officers that they were to continue recording the names of teachers who were absent from duty without permission or not on leave. Hussein, in the memorandum on Tuesday, said, to be clear, the orders made by Justice Kissoon are temporary. The government of Guyana will not pay teachers for the days that they did not work. We are advised that the final order from the court is expected to be made accordingly, and subsequently, the information collected above will be utilized to determine teachers' salaries. Last week, Justice Kissoon granted conservatory orders barring the government from deducting monies from teachers absent from duties and for the government to continue the deduction of union dues from teachers' salaries and remitting the same to the GTU. Hussein was hauled before the court where he was told that he brought the process of justice into disrepute. The chief education officer was given two options, a fine or prison time. He offered an open apology to the court and the teaching fraternity, for he gave the undertaking that the memorandum would be rescinded within an hour. Hussein told the court that it was never the Ministry of Education's intention deducting monies from the salaries of teachers until the matter had concluded in the court. According to him, the final paragraph of the memorandum was worded poorly and he should have consulted with the Attorney General first. He said too that it was never his intention to bring the court into disrepute. Attorney General Anil Nandalal, who represented Hussein, said it was not the government's intention to not abide by the judge's orders. He spoke to reporters outside of the courtroom after the hearing.
Mr. Hussein accepted, I accepted that it was not worded in the manner that it should, the circular, and that we assured the judge that it's not the intention of the government of Guyana in these proceedings or in any proceedings to disobey court orders or to compromise the administration of justice. We respect the rule of law. And that was not the intention in the circular. Whatever unhappy language was expressed, Hussein apologized for that. And that matter died a natural death.
Attorney at Law Darren Wade, who is representing the Guyana Teachers Union in the matter, said it was very important that the CEO was summoned and brought before the court to retract the memorandum he issued.
What is important to note is that the memorandum issued by Mr. Saddam Hussein, as the court indicated, brought the administration of justice in disrepute. And it was disclosed, that you all were in there, that that statement or the memorandum was issued on the basis of the advice of the learned Attorney General. And that saddens me this day as an officer of the court, because what is expected of us as officers of the court is not about your client, but to ensure that the administration of justice is upheld. The ordinary citizenry looking on must have confidence that whenever they approach the courts of Guyana, that they will be heard. And at least, if there's justice nowhere else, the lady of justice, when you approach the court, there's the balancing scale.
Hussein, after leaving the court, was surrounded by his colleagues, many of whom ventured to the court to lend support to him.
Drink and taste, you will never decline. Extra lemon and lime, it's the two combined. It's one of a kind. Extra lemon and lime, extra lemon and lime. Taste the citrus in every sip.
With 70% ethyl alcohol, Mighty Foam Hand Sanitizer eliminates 99.99% of all germs and even moisturizes in the process, leaving your skin clean and hydrated. Mighty Foam Hand Sanitizer. How do you stay clean?
CARICOM's relationship with Brazil continues to be invaluable, according to Guyana's president and new chair of CARICOM, President Afan Ali. Speaking during the opening of a meeting between the Regional Federation and Brazil's President Lula da Silva, President Ali said there is immense potential for cooperation that could result in mutual benefits for the sides, and among those he listed climate change, integration and adaptation, renewable energy and food security.
As we grapple with the distinct challenges of climate change, we recognize Brazil's leadership in renewable energy and sustainable development as an invaluable resource. Disaster preparedness. Our region, comprised of small, vulnerable states, consistently faces the threat of natural disasters, especially hurricanes. To address this, our regional agency, SEDEMA, has been playing a crucial role in developing and strengthening early warning systems across the Caribbean region.
In the area of food security, Ali said given Brazil's expertise, the region stands to benefit.
CARICOM has embarked on the 25 by 2025 initiative with a goal of reducing the region's food import bill by 25% by the year 2025. We are confident that there are many avenues in which we can collaborate with Brazil and invaluable lessons we can learn to maximize our agriculture and food production and our economic development. The opportunities for investment are also not to be underestimated. In the area of energy and security, There is also tremendous interest and opportunity for our collaboration and cooperation. Technical and vocational education and training. We look forward to collaboration in this area with Brazil as we seek to develop human resources that can meet the future requirements and expectations of our economy.
Through an interpreter, President De Silva said there needs to be a collective effort to achieve the 1.5 degree Celsius benchmark.
Como anfitrião da COP30, o Brasil quer trabalhar com os pequenos estados insulares em desenvolvimento.
As host of the COP30, Brazil wants to work with small island developing states.
O IPCC é categórico sobre a urgência de limitar o aumento na temperatura global a 1,5 graus.
The IPCC is categorical about the urgency of limiting the increase in global temperature to 1.5 degrees.
Precisamos unir forças para avançar em nossa missão 1,5 graus, acelerando a implementação dos compromissos já assumidos e adotando metas mais ambiciosas de 2025.
We need to join forces to move forward in our mission 1.5, accelerating the implementation of commitments already made and adopting more ambitious goals in 2025.
President De Silva arrived in Guyana earlier today. For these and other stories, do visit us at our website www.rdproductiongy.com.